Hello guys, welcome back to Marcel Gaming channel. I'm Adrian and today we are going to unbox the cocytusblue for Digimon card game. So in the previous video I forgot to mention that when you order some of the set, you might want to check if your locals actually will give you some of the sleeve. Like this one, this is actually an exclusive Digitama sleeve that they give out. So yeah, it's pretty nice. There's like some foiling on it. It's basically for your egg Digimon, like the Garurumon that I showed in a previous video. So yeah, it's pretty nice. And then they also do give some of the packs to you that I believe is some kind of promo pack. So yeah, let's get right into the unboxing right now. So just now my cam died, so whatever I recorded is gone, so I'll just restart it again. So basically this is the memory gauge, so we have two of it for you and your opponent. So it's player 1 and player 2, and this is probably some teaching guide. And then this is the Digitama, and since I'm not good at Japanese, so I'll just put all the translated skill in this section. So what I will do is that I will just go through the content and I'll probably talk about a skill if I happens to know them. Okay, so yeah, this is the Digitama and we have 4 copies, just like the previous Gaia Raid unboxing that I did. And then here we have another vanilla that's 3K, and it's called when you call it, it costs you 2 memory gauge, and if you evolve it, it costs you 0. And this Gabumon, its attack power is 2K. When you call it, it's you use up 3 memory gauge, and when you evolve it, 0 gauge also. So yeah, I have some evolution source skill at here. So I'll put a skill down this section. And this is another vanilla that when you call it, it's 3 gauge, and when you evolve it, it's only using 0 gauge, and it's a 4000 attack power. So we have 4 copies of this too. And then we have another Digimon here that is level 4, which need to evolve from level 3. So this is a 5000 DPS one, and use 4 memory gauge and 2 when you evolve it from a level 3. So we have 4 copies of this. And then here we have Garurumon. So its attack power is 4K. When you call it directly, its memory gauge use is 5, and when you evolve it, it's 2. And it also evolve from a level 3. And you have an evolution source skills, and I'll put it down below. And here we have a blocker, so attack power is 6K, and when you call directly, it use up 5 memory gauge, and when you evolve it from a level 3, it uses up 2 memory gauge. So it's a blocker, so whenever your opponent wants to attack your security card, I believe that's what you call it, so you can redirect it to this guy, so it will just help you to defend. So yeah, a blocker like this is an essential card in the deck. But this blocker, when it attacks, you're -2 of the memory gauge, so you gotta be careful about it. If you are like at a 0 gauge currently, if you use him to attack, you'll straight away move to -2 for you and 2 for opponent. So, and once that happens, your turn will end. So you must be careful about that. And usually we call a blocker when we need some defense, and it's actually not used for attack unless you know that you can secure a win. So yeah, so we play 4 of it. And then here we have the Garurumon. It has 7K powers. When you play directly, you use up 7 memory gauge, and when you evolve it, you use up 3 memory gauge. So it's a level 5, so it evolved from the level 4 Digimon. And you also have some evolution source skill that I'll be putting it down below. So we have 4 copies of this, and you can look at the gold frame on the side, and the level 5 is also gold. I actually kind of like this design. I think Digimon has done a good job in creating this type of design. And here we have another level 5, and it uses up 7, and it has 7k attack power. It uses up 6 memory gauge when you call it directly, and use up 3 memory gauge when you evolve it. And I think that the skill is that when you evolve, you can choose one of your opponent's Digimon and destroy 2 of its evolution source. So basically, imagine this from the opponent, and you have like one of these level 3 as its evolution source. So when you evolve one of your Digimon from a level 3 also, when you evolve it, so you'll activate the skill, and then it will just destroy, and you target this guy, it will just destroy the evolution source. So it will no longer gain benefits from the evolution source. So this guy is pretty good also. Next up we have a level 6. So it's a 12k attack. It's a vanilla, so when you call it, you use up 10 memory gauge, and when you evolve it, only use up 2. And it's a level 6, so you need to evolve from the level 5 like this, or the Garurumon. And then next up we have the metalgarurumon, which is one of my favorite Digimon. So attack power is 11k. When you call it directly, you use up 12 memory gauge, and when you evolve it, you only use up 4 memory gauge. So I'm not sure about the skill, so I'll just put it down below also. So it's a level 6 Digimon, and look at the foiling, it's pretty nice, and we have 2 copies of it. Next up we have I believe it's Met Ishida. So I'm not sure about the skill, but then if I'm not wrong, it helps you to increase your memory gauge. So I'll be putting the skill down below. And for the bottom, we have the security check skill. So whenever that it's being security checked, and this card is appears, you can put it to your tamer or option field. So we have 4 copies of this card. And then next up we have option card that use 0 memory gauge. So I'm not sure about skill, so I'll just put it down all below. So yeah, we have 4 of this. And then next up we have another option card that use up 2 memory gauge, and I will also put the skill down below. So yeah, and we have 4 copies of it. And then we have another option card again, use up 4 memory gauge. So yeah, I'll be putting down a skill at the bottom also. So we have 2 copies of this, and then we have the last card that uses up 7 memory gauge. And yeah, I'll be putting down a skill at here also. And that's all for today's unboxing. I apologize that I can't talk about the skill in here and show you some of the combo, because I haven't memorized all the skill yet, and I didn't learn any Japanese language, so I don't want to give you guys wrong information. So I'll just be putting it down all the skill at this section here. So yeah, that's all for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.